You good?
Hi, Kita.
Yeah, give me once. I want you to go dry off. Hello. Go dry off. Hey. All right. Hey. What's up? How are you? It's been a long time. But if you don't know, I'm Caleb. I'm from Hunter Boys Outdoors. As you can see, we've got quite a setup. Well, I say quite a setup. It's actually nothing compared to what we usually have. But for the first time ever, I'm going turkey hunting tomorrow, and I'm so excited, but yet I'm also like kind of nervous. And I'm usually the one taking people hunting, and so this is totally different for me. I was told to bring 3 things, and I brought 20. You know, they're all small, but you know. But yeah, so this is completely different for me. This is something I've never done before, and I'm kind of pulling a wild card because this is actually really special for me. And so I'm actually going to hunt with my brother's 12 gauge that I acquired after he had passed away. Like 3.5 years ago now. So I am actually going to take that turkey hunting. Going to bring the old reliable 12 gauge out, and yeah, I'm super pumped. I'm super excited, and we're just gonna have to see what happens. Unfortunately, my best bud behind the camera, who's helping me out right now, he's not gonna be here tomorrow. And so I'm actually going to do this just on my phone. So there's going to be very crappy lighting. There's going to be probably really crappy footage, but I'm going to try to do the best that I can to try to get this experience contained in this lens for you guys. So come along with me, enjoy the ride, and let's go! I'm ready. Let's go.
You got it! You got it, baby! Oh my god, this son!
Flight canceled, baby.
Flight canceled.
Flight canceled.
Flight canceled. Boom.
Here we go. I'm so excited. Needless to say, we've had very little luck. So we've just been moving around. So keep on pushing. We just sat here because we heard a turkey gobble when we were back here. So we ended up just setting up right here. It's a really good spot, but we think the turkeys are all grouped up. We definitely heard them on the other side of this wheat field. So Mr. Kevin's gonna go check it out right now, and we'll see. Look, he's actually sneaking over there right now. I'll be right back. I'm gonna check out this gobble over here. Well, so I think this is pretty much our last try. So we're gonna try to go get set up again on this wheat field. See what happens. You have anything witty to say?
No, nothing witty right now. Maybe later.
Just had one dog working this way down the fence line. And we got another gobble over here. We couldn't get it done. Pretty disappointing, but still fun. And I really enjoyed that first time experience, taking in everything, kind of getting that new feel. I really enjoyed that. And I'm so thankful for Mr. Kevin for showing me out there and just having such a great time with him. Sometimes it can be a little bit intimidating to try something new because you're just not sure, and you know it takes some boldness to be able to step out and do something different, something that may be out of your comfort zone, and that's kind of what I did, and I actually enjoyed it. Now, am I good at it? No, absolutely not. But that's part of it. That's part of stepping out. That's part of having that faith of just putting it out there and saying, hey, I'm here, right? And in John 2, Jesus is at this wedding. And they run out of wine. And his mom brings it up. Says, hey, they're out of wine. And I find it funny how Jesus responds. But he says, how does that concern you or me? Jesus asked. My time has not yet come. But his mother told the servants, do whatever he tells you. It can be very intimidating, whether that's in your spiritual walk or just in general, your life. It's very intimidating sometimes to step out there and to try something new. And, you know, am I strong enough? Am I good enough? Am I smart enough? But sometimes God just wants us to step out, and he's put people around us to help us to the best that they can, up to his standards, right? It's just a matter of us listening and having enough faith that God has put those people around us, right? And I just want to encourage you, if you are having some issues and you're having a little bit of self-doubt, Jesus has also walked through that. Sometimes there's a door that opens. Come here. Come here. Come here. Sometimes a door opens and you never know what's going to walk through it. Come here. And there's a little bit of, you know, fear maybe, or a little bit of self-doubt. But God's always got you. And just like Remy here, you know, it doesn't really feel that great, you know. God's always going to be there to protect you, to pick you up when you're down, to make you feel comfortable in a very uncomfortable situation. But we have to be able to walk through that door and lean on him. We have to be able to have that faith that God's going to answer the call when you're trying to push those boundaries and try to come into a new room, come into a new area, come into a different patch of woods or a different body of water, whatever our pursuit is, right? So I just want to encourage you, and just have a little bit of reality with the situation that whatever you're walking through, God's going to put you in a situation and where people are going to be around you. And who are you choosing? Who are you choosing to listen to? Are you listening to the doubters? Or are you listening to the people that God has put in your life? And that's a very difficult question to answer. But I just hope that this brings you some encouragement, and maybe ask God to help you highlight those people. Help you to start paying attention more to the journey and what's going on as you walk day to day, rather than being so focused on the goal that you have no idea what's going on right beside you. Because it's a lot easier for us to have a goal and for us to be worried about success, whether it's hunting, fishing, life. It's so easy to focus on the goals that we don't even realize what's going on around us, and sometimes the poison that we can ingest and that we can allow near us. So I just encourage you to expand your walk with God. And maybe if you don't have a relationship with Jesus, he has helped me so much in my life, and it has not been great always. It's been very painful sometimes. But knowing that I have that foundation to lean back on when I can't do something, when I'm not strong enough, and I can just say, God, here it is. This is what I'm walking through. And he sees it, but he's just waiting on me to lean on him. You know, sometimes we have to let our children figure out stuff on their own, because that's the best way for them to learn. And since God is our Heavenly Father, it just makes sense for him to sometimes just wait on us so that we can understand when it's important to lean on him. So I just encourage you to deepen your walk with God, and maybe if you don't have a relationship with him, maybe it's time that you try something different. Try a new path. Try a new direction. But I just hope that this touches your heart, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I love you. All right, guys. Thank you. Hunter Boys out. My name's Caleb. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Okay, guys? I don't even know what I said, but